What's going on, gals and guys? Ryan from Thread Chemistry T-shirt and Print Company back with you for another video. Today we are going to switch gears a little bit and go back to our smart home videos because today, actually yesterday, I just received the new Eufy all-in-one garage control unit. This bad boy was actually very reasonably priced, I should say. Originally $99.99. I bought it through Amazon, and they have a $20 clip-off coupon. If you know anything about Amazon purchases, they always have those clip coupons. You check the box, you get $20 off. If you buy it from Eufy, they actually have a 20% off coupon for it. 20% off $100 is $20. So that again is $79.99, the same as Amazon. So no matter where you buy it, I would suggest buying it from Eufy. Easier for warranty claims. They have great customer service. It's easier for them to look up your account info, so on and so forth. I did get mine from Amazon though. You know, Amazon's good with their policies also, so flip a coin, I guess. But anyway, again, it is the Eufy all-in-one garage control camera. As it says right here, it has the app to open and control your garage door, open, close notifications on your phone, and it has a real-time 2K video monitoring. Obviously the camera on it right there. This, I believe, we will actually stick on our garage door, which will trigger it to open or close. The reason I know that is because I do have the MyQ. I do like the MyQ. One nice thing about MyQ, I have not posted the video, but I do have a recording about how it links with Amazon Key. If you know anything about Amazon Key, I have another video on that. I will try to get uploaded. I can't post a link up above right now because I don't have the video uploaded, but I'll try and get that uploaded. So what MyQ does with Amazon Key is you download the Amazon Key app, you download the MyQ app, you link them together. You have to have the MyQ garage door opener system. I think that is like 30 bucks, but that links with Amazon Key. In the Amazon Key app, what you can do is you can link your MyQ, and instead of the Amazon driver bringing your packages and delivering them on your doorstep, if you allow them, they have access to your garage. So every time you order a package, as opposed to them coming to your doorstep, they hit that button on their handheld system, it'll open your garage door, they put your package in a pre-selected spot you can even actually choose around your garage, and they will set your packages there. They walk out, they hit the button again, it closes your garage door. It basically removes any chance of theft to your items. So I will keep that. Hopefully Eufy, as of right now, they do not have a system that implements with Amazon to be able to link your packages with them. So I will keep the MyQ system running in my garage. However, I do also have, if you look right there, right here, that is the MyQ camera. And let me just show you. It doesn't have any sort of night vision on the camera. It is a joke when it starts getting dark out. In a nutshell, that camera, and I hate talking bad about companies, I don't like to do it, but you know, for the sake of consumers, for the sake of us, I have to let you know that that camera is, to put it bluntly, that camera is horrible. So that's why I bought the Eufy one. So on top of that, if you look at my Eufy app, I haven't uploaded many smart home videos, which I plan to do, but my Eufy app, as you see, I do have quite a few. I have my floodlight camera, my doorbell, my dining room pan and tilt, my living room pan and tilt, which is actually offline because it hasn't been working. However, I did talk to Eufy this morning and they asked for a receipt. I emailed them that. They got a new one on the way. They're really good about that. My entryway 2CK Pro Cam and my backyard Pro Cam. Oh, and then my front door, I have the smart touch and Wi-Fi lock. So there's 4 ways with that lock. You can unlock it with a fingerprint, you can enter a code, you can use the key, and you can unlock it from the app. I love the lock, and I actually did have a little bit of an issue with that at one time also. I emailed them the receipt, bam, they had a new one to me in no time. So, and then I also have backdoor sensors and then my home bases, which basically control the cameras. I also do have motion sensors from Eufy. Unfortunately, however, Eufy motion sensors and detectors only work with Eufy products, FYI. So I can only program routines such as when the sensor sees me to turn on a camera or start recording a camera. So that's one bad thing I didn't like about it, and I have like 8 of them, and they will not let me return those. So unfortunately, I got stuck with all those. Maybe I'll be able to use them in the future. I don't know what to do with them, but so if anybody wants them, if anybody has any use for them, I will sell them cheap. FYI, hit me up, leave a comment in the description. Enough of the jibber jabber. Let's get down to business. Let's go ahead and unbox our new all-in-one garage control cam, and we will see what is all in the box and get this bad boy set up. So let's run over to the table and unbox this bad boy. All right, so here we go, guys. I'm trying something a little new out in the garage like I just showed you. So it's gonna be forward for you, but if my hands look weird, it's because I'm on this side of the counter doing it upside down, I guess. We'll have to see how it looks for both of us as we go about it. But anyway, remember we have the all-in-one garage control new unit from Eufy. So let's go ahead and unbox it and see what we got. All right, so it looks like we have the garage door sensor, obviously the garage control cam right here, and it looks like you can actually, if you see that, you can angle your camera. Here is this is actually a 20-foot motor connection wire that we have along with it. I believe, going by the name of it, the 20-foot motor connection wire, that we could wire it to our garage door opener unit. I'm not sure if that's an option or if we have to. This is just a USB-C HDMI connector there. Okay, so there's the plug-in. So hopefully that 20-foot wire is to hardwire it if we choose. I guess we'll see shortly. A couple screws. Looks like we have a battery, which I'm guessing is going to go in our garage door sensor. Looks like a plate, metal plate. Oh, it's going to be a magnetic plate. Looks like we have a couple, these are going to be placement stickers. Looks like we have a key in there. You can see that. And then the other ones are going to be, as you can see, a positioning card. So these are just going to be that you put up against the wall, and you can mark it with a pencil, probably different holes in it, like to line up with these and to line up with anything that we have on basically any of these parts that have to be screwed onto the wall. Those are what those placement cards are for. Looks like we have some anchors and a couple more screws. Quick start guide we also have. So that looks like the gist of it. Now comes the tricky part, installing it and reading the quick start guide upside down so you guys can read it right side up. All right, so it looks like it's basically gonna tell us what we have. Setting up the camera. Connect the camera to a power outlet. So we're gonna go ahead and take our cord. To use local storage and so it looks like we can use local storage, which I do have an SD card, so I'm gonna go grab a micro SD card. I'm gonna go grab one of those quick, and with the power technology, I'll be back in less than a snap of a finger. All right, so to be completely honest, I do have another Samsung 32 gig micro SD here, and to tell you the truth, if you look at my Eufy app, if you remember earlier I went over this, and I have my pan and tilts, my dining room and my living room cam pan and tilts. Remember, this one is not working, so I called Eufy and sent them my receipt, and they're actually sending me a new one now. But when I did purchase those, they also have local storage, so I actually bought a 6-pack of these, and I used a couple somewhere else and actually have one left over. So we're gonna go ahead and use throwing stuff around. use the local storage. That way we can save all of our video onto an SD card. If we want to keep some, we can actually take our SD card out, transfer it onto our computer or wherever we might need it, and then we can clear it, you know, format it, do whatever we want, as long as we keep what we want on a different device, and we'll be able to plug this bad boy right back in there with all the memory cleared off, and we can use this over and over and over again. Let's get this open. That is our adapter. So I'm sure most of you know this. How many times am I gonna throw this around? That is our adapter, as most of you I'm sure know. So you just put that in there, and then you can enter this into any regular SD card slot, like on your computer. Most laptops or computers don't have a micro SD card slot. So you put it in this adapter, then you can put it in your computer. But we'll put that off to the side. We do have light, red light right there. Now we will insert our SD card like so. And it just kind of clicks right in. It does say that model T8453 includes one, as in a micro SD card, I'm assuming. I'm not sure if this is the model number, but I thought I bought the best one. The only things I can find are that digit there and those digits there. I thought I bought the best one. Apparently there's another one of these. So you can buy this without the garage door sensor. You can buy just the camera, and then you can buy this one, and apparently you can buy one that must be a step up that also comes with an SD card. We had an extra one, so not a big deal, but would have been nice to know that that was an option. So anyway. All right, so then download and install the Eufy security app, which we have. Sign up for an account, follow the on-screen instructions to add the camera to your device list. So let's go ahead and get back on our Eufy app, and we're gonna go to add, and right here they have the garage control cam. Select home, we're gonna select my house, we're gonna go next. All right, so it says, do you see, plug the garage control cam into a power outlet, status LED will be steadily red, which it's not, but then it says steady red or solid red, question mark. Well, let's just try next and see what happens. Let's go ahead and scan our QR code on there. Wait about 20 seconds for the garage control cam to flash red, which it is flashing red.
Press the button on top until you hear a beep.
Oh, this button here? Okay. Yep, so now it's flashing blue. I'm not sure if you can see that. There, you see the flashing blue there. So yes, it's flashing blue. All right, now we're gonna choose my Wi-Fi. I'll put in my password. We have our password in. Let's go to confirm.
Wi-Fi network. Please wait.
Ah, that was the unit. Oh, and we just got a notification. We have a new device. Setup successful. New micro SD card detected. Your camera was added successfully. Next. Now, obviously, we're going in the garage with it. We do want to format our SD card. You'll erase all information that's on the SD card, of course, but you saw as we took it right out of the package, so no problem deleting any info as there isn't anything on there. And as you see, it goes pretty quickly. All right, formatted successfully. All your recordings will be stored locally with military-grade encryption. We'll go next. Test signal. Take the camera and your phone to the location you want the camera. Mount it to check the strength of the Wi-Fi signal, and then we'll hit start test. All right, guys, so that's about it. I'm gonna go ahead and unplug it. We haven't had to do anything with this yet. I'm assuming those will be some steps later on to be able to control the garage door. But for now, let's put the camera up on the side, and I'm gonna actually back my car out of the garage, grab the ladder so we can get up to the garage door opener. and we'll get this bad boy mounted. All right, guys, here we are getting ready to install our Eufy cam on the garage door opener. Couple things. When you open up the little bag with the placement sticker, and it also has 3M tape adhesives with it, be careful because your key is going to be in there also. You do not want to lose that, and it is very tiny, as you see. So anyway, I got it figured out. Remember this magnetized to the bottom of our unit, to the bottom of this. What you're going to do is you're going to magnetize that to the unit, and then you have 2 of these 3M adhesives. The round one is going to go on that, and then you'll stick this to the bottom of your garage door opener. And then the other side will magnetize to this. That will hold it up to the garage door opener so you can mount it. The other one is going to fit perfectly on this, as you see the holes. So that will 3M onto that. Another thing I figured out. Yes, the battery that comes with it will go to this, and this will help, and this will be the yes, scratch all that. And one other thing, the battery that came with it will go in this device, and this will be the device that helps you with your garage door opener part. Remember, so now we have set up our camera. What we just did was set up the camera. This is not to hardwire in the unit. This is actually to connect to your garage door opener. You'll take one side with 2 of these, and you'll put them in there. You'll take the other 2, and you will tie them both to your positive and your negative on your garage door opener. That's what's going to give you the ability to use the Eufy app and the Eufy control to open and close your garage door, because as of right now we only have our camera set up. So what we need to do is wire this and this. So you're going to have to go up to your garage unit, and as you can see, there are some wires up here. We have 4 of them. So we need to figure out which 2 go to our garage door opener. We're going to take these 2 pieces right here, twist them around, and then we'll stick them back in the slot. Take the negative or positive, whichever one is the other one, do the same thing, twist it around, stick it back in our slot. Then the other 2 on the other side, as you see, there are technically 4, but 2 sides, this will go in the camera unit. And like I said, that's going to give us our ability to use the garage door opener and closer function, okay? Let's get up there and try and figure out which one is which. I guess process by elimination, we'll take out 2 of them. We'll go over to the garage door opener, we'll click it. If the garage door doesn't close, we'll know that's the correct one. Then we'll have to troubleshoot which one's positive and which one's negative. All right, so first things first, unplug our MyQ camera. We do not need this guy anymore. So now we're going to take our 3M adhesive tape, remember, and we are going to stick it to the back of this. Unfortunately, it doesn't magnetize to the bottom of the garage door opener like the MyQ camera did. That was, I guess, the one nice thing about the MyQ camera, is it just stuck there. With the Eufy one, you are going to have to use a piece of adhesive tape and your little mount. But for night vision and its own garage control and a 2K quality camera, I guess it's worth it. All right, so what part of those screws were for is that if you want to mount this somewhere else, if you have another plug-in somewhere else in your garage, maybe you want to mount it maybe closer to the back of the garage. That way you could get a full better view of your garage. That would be an option to do. And to be completely honest, I am now rethinking where I'm going to put this camera. So, you know, I might leave the MyQ camera there and then put another one back over on the back wall like I just suggested. Now pretend that your view is now the camera view. Wouldn't that be much better than having just this view? I mean, you can have this view or this view. If we mount it in the back, we're gonna have to make sure that this is long enough to reach from the back of the garage all the way to the garage door opener. Remember, because we have to wire this in the camera, which it's 20 feet. So I think we're gonna have enough slack. I'm gonna go ahead and run this wire to make sure that I have enough from the back of the garage where I would like to mount the camera to the garage door opener to make sure that I have enough slack, and then I will come back with you guys and show you my results, and we'll start getting it all installed. So give me just a couple minutes, or again, with the power of technology, apparently I love saying that now, it'll be just in a snap of a finger, so hang tight guys. All right, so I went ahead and I stapled our wire all the way from the garage door. As you see here, here is our cord right here. And I stapled that all the way down over there, and we had plenty of room to reach the back wall. So now we're going to take this off, and then we're going to stick that to the ceiling, right? And then remember, the camera will automatically magnetize right to the bottom of this. So what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna go to the garage door opener, and we're gonna figure out which one is the opener, and then also the positive and negative. All right, so I got lucky on the first try, and I found out which is which. Now, the other good part is that, I'm not sure if you can see this, this wire is white, this wire is red. On our new wire, we have one white wire and one white wire with a red strip, if you can kind of see that. So obviously the red wire is going to go to the wire with the red strip, the white wire is going to go to the white wire. I highly suggest that you go to your breaker box and switch your breaker off for this. So we got that plugged in. Again, I highly suggest that you go to your breaker and you switch off your breaker box. Use a flashlight if you have to. When unplugging and plugging and twisting these wires together, you could get seriously electrocuted. I am just not very smart, apparently. Remember kids, do as I say, not as I do, huh? And as you can see, the garage door does work now. So what we need to do now is go ahead and plug in our camera. But first, we are gonna take the end of our wire, remember? And we need to wire it into the bottom of our camera box. It doesn't say which is which. It very well could be that it doesn't matter. But let's go to the quick start guide just to find out. And as I thought, each strand can connect to any connector. So therefore, it does not matter if it's the all white end or the end with the red stripe. And as I was saying earlier when I was up on the ladder, if you couldn't really see that, I had one wire that was red and one that was white. On these wires, you can see that one wire has red on it, which would go to your red wire, and one wire is white, completely white with no red stripe on it at all. That would be your white wire. Here's something else. Remember we talked about how that other model of this also included the micro SD card that came with it? Another feature of that model that I was unaware of is that it can wire up to 2 garage doors. So if you have a 2 garage door home, you might want to consider getting the T8453 model of this device, because you can wire 2 different garage doors with that. With this one, you can only wire 1. And obviously with the one that doesn't come with the garage mount, you can't do any garage doors. So that's another feature of the other model. Again, the T8453, you can wire 2 separate garage doors. All right guys, so we did have a successful setup so far. Right when we got there with a lot of smart devices, the way it is that it went to the version that it currently has and says that there is an update for it. So right now, it is installing that update. Anyway, so we're gonna go ahead and hit next. Door control testing, garage door. Tap the button to control the door. Ah, there it goes. Is your garage door? So this popped up, I hit the button and this popped up. Is your garage door opening, closing? If not, test again. I hit no. Then I hit the button again, it took a minute, and then as you just heard, my garage door opened. Awesome. Garage door open and added successfully. So we're gonna hit next. Garage door name, probably garage door. Next. Select the place you want to install. For now, let's hope it works. But I am just using the 3M tape. I'm gonna stick it to the ceiling, and remember the bottom, that piece is magnetic, so I will magnetize the unit to the bottom of that. So we're gonna hit next, and then it goes through more mounting. Let's go ahead and do that actually. I always get nervous making the final mount of something, you know? Because there's no going back. And it's on. No going back, guys. Whenever you're mounting stuff like this, especially this 3M tape, hold it up there and give it a good press for a good 10 to 15 seconds. It will actually help it adhere to the surface much better than just kind of sticking it up there. And there we go. Congratulations, your camera was mounted successfully. What this piece does, all it really is technically is a motion sensor in a nutshell, because they want you to install the battery and we're gonna place it somewhere and it's gonna be able to tell when the garage door opens and closes. If you do not use this piece, you will not be notified if your garage door is open and closed. Now you can still open and close it all the time from the app, you know, however you want to do it, but you will not be notified. That's what this piece basically does, is it notifies. So it's going to be able to, this piece just tells when the garage door opens and closes, hence a motion detector, and then sends you a notification to your phone, basically. So we are going to use it then. This is going to be where your key comes in handy. Remember our tiny little key, that piece right there? All you have to do is stick it in there's a tiny little slot, that slot right there, and it pops open. So now we're gonna grab our battery. All right, so now we have this. Make sure that you have your positive side up on a battery that looks like this. Negative is always the back, so negative is gonna go down. We're gonna snap it right in place. Don't be afraid to give it a little push. All right, so now it says, do you wanna connect your sensor, which is this piece? If you don't, you won't get the notification like we talked about. Or do you want to so you can get notifications? We hit yes, let's connect it. So now we are here and it asks us to select our garage door type. A roller door, a sectional door, or a tilt door. I have a sectional door, which is probably your most common garage door opener. You know, it's in pieces and it just normal garage door, I guess. So we're gonna go hit sectional. All right. We have a blue light, as you see there. All right, so we're gonna hit next. Looks like it's connecting. Place the sensor within 3 feet or 1 meter of the camera. Oh. All right. So we just had to get 3 feet within the camera. It was added successfully. Now we want to put our other piece of 3M tape. Remember, we had one more piece that came with it, this one that kind of lined up with it. So we're gonna go ahead and go over to our garage door. All right guys, so we're at our garage door. Why don't they tell me where to put these things? I'm a robot, tell me what to do. It just says clean off your garage door. I'm gonna put it on this side, I guess. Brand new garage door, so it shouldn't be too dirty. Make sure it's nice and dry. We're gonna go ahead and take off the white side of the 3M sticker. We are going to line it up with the holes on the device, like so. We are going to press firmly to adhere that 3M to the control unit Now we are going to take off the red, like so, and we're just going to go ahead and mount this bad boy right here.
1, 1,000, 2, 1,000, 3, 1,000, 4, 1,000, 5, 1,000, 6, 1,000, 7, 1,000, 8, 1,000, 9, 1,000, 10, 1,000, 11, 1,000, 13, 1,000, 14, 51,000.
All right, so as you see, we just got it on our garage. And let's go ahead and hit next. Before door control testing, please close your garage door first. By the way, that is a panel garage door. All right, so we mounted it towards the top of the unit. It says the garage door needs to analyze if the door is completely open or closed. The door is closed, we selected. So now we're gonna tap this little blue button again, and it looks like it's gonna be pairing to the motor. Ah, and there it goes. Garage door sensor added successfully. Finish. And there it is. All right, and there you go. You can see us. All right, so look at this. The camera on the camera, waving at the camera. Hi guys. So there we have it. As you can see right there, we got our sensor on, which is not 100% necessary, only if you want to be alerted when your garage door opens and closes. And as you can see, we also got our camera installed right there. You can see where it is. That is the doorway to my house. And you can see the garage. You can also see where the sensor is right here, right here, right here. And then the camera right there. So it does have a good distance, but when you do pair them, make sure you're only 3 feet or 1 meter away. And that does it. As you can see us filming now. Check that out. So now if I look up at the camera, hi, hey guys. It's a camera on a phone being recorded on a camera. I mean, does it get any more tricky than that? It's tricky to rock around, it's right. It's tricky. You know what? I'm gonna end with that. So there it is, guys. We finally did it. The Eufy all-in-one garage control device. So now we have our camera that is actually right there. You can see it right there, mounted up. We're gonna have to play with some wires and get those stapled and kind of organized up on the wall. But then you also saw where we installed the sensor on the garage door. That will actually alert us. So now basically what that is it's fancy for a motion sensor. So now we will be able to get notifications when the garage door opens and closes. You don't necessarily need that, remember, but you won't be notified. You still will be able to open and close your garage door and see the camera, but it just won't alert you when that happens. Basically, you won't get a push notification on your phone. That's what that sensor does in a nutshell. But I like it. I like to be notified when something happens. We got everything hooked up. We have 2K video with a little bit of night vision, much better than the MyQ camera. We have it all hooked up, done and done. Hope you liked the video. I hope it helped you out. Please like and subscribe if you would. Blah, 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 blah. Comments, questions down below. If you need any help, please feel free to hit me up. Leave your questions down below. I'll be happy to answer them if I know the answer to them. If not, we can troubleshoot them together. That's it for today, guys. I'm Ryan with Thread Chemistry T-shirt and Print Company. Kind of switching gears back over to the smart home equipment for today's episode. But again, like I said, I hope you like it. And until next time, guys, I really do appreciate you. Peace. What's up, everybody? I'm back. I have not had a chance to upload the video. I guess that you're watching it, I've uploaded it, but it has been a day since I recorded what you just watched, and I've had a day to play around with the new Eufy garage camera and opener. A couple things I just want to show you guys real quick. Number one, if you go into settings, there is an area where you can add a door schedule. Unfortunately right now though, it is bugged. As you can see, Eufy closed because this app has a bug. Try updating this app after its developer provides a fix for this error. So be careful with setting a door schedule. If you do this as of right now, hopefully they'll have an update. I did call and inform them about that. Hopefully they'll have an update for it soon to get rid of that. Another thing that I'm not sure about regular phones. However, I have the Z Fold 3, and if you look, you see the cameras. The garage one right here, however, is a little different. You can see it still has a camera, but at the bottom, it does have the garage door. That blue icon right there is the icon to open the garage door, right? It all works fine and dandy. However, when you go to the quote unquote tablet mode or you open the phone, you'll see the camera. Everything else is the same except for down here. It does not have the icon. However, you can still press there and it does open the garage. You might not have heard it, but my garage is open outside. Third and final, I have learned, and this is my favorite part about this, another positive to Eufy. With MyQ, you could not use the A word to open or close your garage. However, now with Eufy, it is linked with the A word Amazon to open and close your garage with voice command, actually. So that is the nicest thing that I want to report. Obviously, the other two are basically bugs or glitches. So, Alexa, close the garage door.
Closing. Hang on.
So as you can see, you can control, open, and close the garage door through the A word. When you close it, you can just say A word close. When you open it, Alexa, open the garage door.
What's your voice code for garage door?
Which is a nice feature. Never mind, Alexa. In order to get in the garage, you do have to have a voice-controlled PIN. To close it, you don't need it, but you do need a PIN to access the garage, just like Eufy's door lock. Alexa, unlock the front door.
What's your voice code for front door?
So, never mind, Alexa. So as you can see, in order to basically get in the home, in the garage, in the front door, you have to have a voice code PIN, just like your ATM card PIN. But to get out, you do not need that. Alexa, lock the front door.
Locking. Hang on. The front door is locked.
So as you can see, like I said, in order to get in the home, you have to have a voice code. It's a 4-digit PIN of your choice. To get out, all you have to say is open the garage or unlock the front door with the Eufy devices. So anyway, those are three quick things I just wanted to go over that I have learned over the past 24 hours. I got the video edited, so I will actually upload it now, which I don't know why I'm telling you this, because you are watching it, which means it's uploaded. So I just wanted to go over those 3 facts real quick that I have learned over the past 24 hours before I was able to upload the video that you're watching now. So just to have a couple more helpful hints for you guys. Hope they helped you out. And again, until next time, I appreciate you guys. Peace.